Pisces babies. My name is Chelsea, and this is Tiger Eye Tarot, where I bring you your reading for your astrological sign every single month. I'm not very airy-fairy here at Tiger Eye. I tend to tell it like it is, so remember that as we go through this reading for Pisces for May 2020. I use something called the Thoth Tarot deck. It is a little bit different than the Rider-Waite. Just so you know, and I will be using a spread very specific to this deck. Later in the reading, I'll also be pulling a few oracle cards, angel oracle cards, just to give you an even better idea of how to take care of yourself this month. So let's jump right in. Pisces babies. I just love Pisces, by the way. They're just so sweet and mysterious and connected, for sure. Alright, so let's see here. What is the best and highest message for Pisces for this May of 2020? That is for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus. All those prominent placements. Alright. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Ooh, oh, oh, hello, hello, hello. Alright, what do we think? Are we done, Pisces? We done? Are we done? And we're done. Alright. We're going to cut it 1, 2, 3. Nice. Alright. Lay out this reading. Just take just a second because it takes a moment with all these cards that I'm popping out here. Okay, Pisces honeys. I know that this can be, I know this has probably been a hard time for a lot of you, just with the nature of your kind of opposing feelings, you know? I really feel for the Pisces. I have a Pisces ascendant, so I have a little bit of this as well. And it's showing up in this spread here. You've been feeling really like hurt, like really ruined during this, you know, difficult time with all the quarantine and stuff. On one side you have, you know, this joy where you're with your friends and family, or your roommates, you know, roommates, family, like that close inner circle. And you just really love like having this time to yourself, like all the things that you've been getting done. You know, just this time to kind of reset. At the same time, you just feel really bad for the rest of the world. You're just really feeling it for everyone. It's your compassion, Pisces, that really sets you apart and is somewhat shooting you in the foot at the moment. You're really working to see the bigger picture here. You're trying to do this to pull yourself out of this kind of ruinous mindset of, you know, throw the whole world away, it's screwed, you know? There's really a lot of duality going on in you, Pisces, right now. I know that can be very, very confusing, so I'm ever so sorry. It does look like with, you know, the proper mindset work, you can pull yourself out of this very, like, heavy feeling in your chest. It's almost guilt or like taking on the burdens of the world. It looks like there is the opportunity to kind of let that go here and kind of learn how to do that in the future as well. There's kind of like a lesson to be learned here about how to separate your emotions and yourself from others in the world. So we have a couple of different paths for you here, Pisces. They're either two different kind of journeys that you could take this month, kind of oppositional, or they can be a continuation of each other. Are they a continuation or oppositional? Looks like oppositional. Okay, so there's either one or two ways that you could play the situation. Yeah, it looks like there's a situation in your life that's really been bothering you recently. And so I'll start with the kind of debaucherous way that you could deal with this that doesn't seem like it's going to work out for you very well. It looks like you could really internalize this disappointment, whether it's with a person or maybe something not working out for you money-wise. It looks like you could really become the victim here. That's kind of the most comfortable thing for you. It's just like, woe is me, like, everything's always terrible, like, why can't anything work out for me? Like, taking it that way is not going to serve you in any way, shape, or form. It looks like there's going to be a lot of conflicting emotions that you're not going to be able to get through if you take that route. It looks like you're going to try to channel, looks like you're going to try to disassociate, which Pisces can be very good at. I know that from experience with, myself and my ascendant. It looks like you're going to try to ignore this hurt and this anxiety and this upset around the situation. You're really going to try to just bury yourself in something to keep yourself constantly busy, moving from thing to thing. And it's not going to work out for you. You're going to be very sad. It's going to turn into kind of a depression for this month if you choose to take this route. And it could bleed into the next month as well. So this is something to look out for, Pisces. We don't necessarily want you taking this route, we'd like to have you have a really good month. So the other opportunity here is we have, these are the cards for you, by the way. We have the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Chariot. So this is what I was reading from here. So this is your other scenario. This is how you could deal with it otherwise, and it will help you really have a pretty good month. Yeah. So we have the Death card. Whatever the situation is, you can just completely sacrifice the old you and become a new person in this with these lessons. You can really learn from this. You can really just kind of shed an old skin and move into a new way of being. And it's gonna take a lot of letting go. It's gonna take a lot of ego death. It's gonna take you really consciously setting aside the old you and moving into a more mature and better developed version of yourself. It's not gonna be easy, but once you get through that rough patch, you're gonna have a lot of gains. Literally, this is like the Nine of Discs is the gain card, and this is you just being, this is the Queen of Swords, and this is you being a force of nature, being in control of your thoughts and your emotions, tackling this next situation that comes up, any new situation that comes up, with force and vigor, and with self-confidence, self-confidence and a sense of assurance. You're really going to be the master of your situations from here on out. You're going to be able to better control your worldview and your mindset. And that is huge for you, Pisces. It's just going to like enrich your life so much. Is there anything else for you to know here? Yes, if you are able to transcend this old way of being, it looks like there's going to be another opportunity for something even more aligned to you that you're only really going to see if you take this more positive route. If you kind of go self-depreciating route, you're going to be too busy. You're too busy trying to disassociate from it, that you're not even going to see this next opportunity. So don't get all stressed out about this, like you're going to miss something. Like these paths are going to be very clear to you. And I hope this helps you make a decision around that. So next we have kind of what's been going on inside of you for all of this to come about. These are kind of like, the emotional things that have been that have been influencing you. You've been having a lot of thoughts, just like a barrage of thoughts, just like kind of coming at you, and it's been highly uncomfortable. It really has to do with a lot of the power dynamics around, you know, the country, what's happening in the world. You feeling pretty powerless, and pretty powerless to help others. And there's just a lot that's been stressing you out, like government-wise, like election-wise, presidentially, just with a lot of the dynamics there that just seem like so so out of your control, and you're feeling it. It's been very upsetting you for a while now, but it's kind of been coming to a culmination lately, and I'm very sorry about that, Pisces. You even have the Tower card. It looks like there's been something personal in your life as well that's kind of been getting torn down in a very forceful way, an uncomfortable way, in order to make room for something new. It might have to do with a job, it might have to do with a person, it might have to do with both. But there is something very uncomfortable for you right now, Pisces. It does seem like a lot of the discomfort is actually coming from you and your illusion around it. This is where that mindset work comes in, and you kind of, you know, taking that full kind of death and rebirth cycle would be the most beneficial for you here in order to release yourself from this, you know, these thoughts and this discomfort. Just an entirely new way of looking at things. So moving on to this last area of your reading. This is the karmic area, and I really like this part because to me, these are things that are happening no matter what. They're in your cards, they're part of your karma, and to me, that's reassuring because I feel like, oh wow, I can't mess this up. These are coming no matter what. Okay, so we have work. It looks like there is going to be some new and fulfilling work coming into your life. It's really going to replace your old work and build on that. You're really going to enjoy this a lot more. It's going to be a lot better fit for you, much better fit for you. So, and that'll be here kind of like in a week or so. That energy is going to be coming in. So be on the lookout for that. So yeah, we also have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, we have the Three of Discs and the Ace of Wands here. So it's kind of like new and exciting and kind of popping up out of nowhere, and it's really just kind of an entirely new chapter there, an entirely new opportunity that you really didn't know was an option. So that's cool. I mean, to me that would be fun. And it looks like it might be coming to you through a friend. Kind of one of those random synchronistic moments. So those can also be really fun and exciting. So I'm excited for you there. And then we also have the Hermit. There's going to be a time in the near future. The Hermit. There's going to be a time in the near future where you're going to be called to go back inward. It looks like it's going to be around the job. It's really going to be around what you want out of life. It might be a little bit difficult, Pisces, but that's okay. These times with the Hermit are so important for our growth. And once through them, there's just really a release and an alignment that happens that is so unspeakably amazing that I don't look at the Hermit anymore as being like uncomfortable, whatever. It's only an omen of growth in the best ways. So this is you really being able to find that part of you that you've been searching for, that's going to make all the difference in your happiness in the future. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Alright, is there anything else here for you, Pisces? So this Chariot card up here wants to say something. It's saying stay inside. Okay, yeah, this is this area about, you know, your kind of debaucherous route that you could take. it looks like you might have the opportunity to do something kind of like irresponsible, kind of foolish, trying to, even sexually, like trying to get all this off your mind and disassociate. And this is telling you like this would be a very clear indicator that you went in this kind of self-destructive direction, is if you are about to do something kind of irresponsible around the whole quarantine thing. Like, you know, going on a date, or like maybe having sex with someone new, or booty call or whatever. That could be one way of interpreting that. Okay, so moving on to the oracle cards. Oracle cards just give you an even better idea of how best to take care of yourself this month, Pisces. So what is the best and highest message for Pisces at the time? And this is Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus, all the prominent placements for May 2020. I'm going to pick 3 cards here. Okay, we are there. I'm going to cut you 1, 2, and 3 times. Okay, so this one, and then we have this one. Oh snap. Alright, we got your 3. Okay, so we have all is well. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And this is kind of a mantra. This is calling you to hold on to this month, that everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to. No stress, no worry. Just hold this in your heart right now. All is well. Okay. And victory, Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Have faith, Pisces. Everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to, just like the other card. This is like a double reassurance right here. So have faith. Prioritize, Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. It will help you get organized and motivated. So there you go. This is kind of calling you to maybe cut some of the fat. So instead of focusing on so many things, maybe just focus on a couple. Cut out some things that are taking your attention from what's important, and you will have a much better month, my Pisces babies. Alright, so that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, just so you'll be the first to get your reading every single month. And then if you check out in the description, there's a little bit more information on how to book a private reading with me. I'm always available for those, so feel free to reach out. And that is all I have for you, and I hope that you have an amazing May 2020. Fucking believe in you, Pisces.